Hello YouTube, this is Dawn from DaretoBeCreative, and I am here today with a little project share. So first I want to welcome you to my channel. Thanks for stopping by, thanks for checking me out, and welcome back if you've been here before. I hope you will like and subscribe and see something that you could be inspired by and join the community. So my sister-in-law mother passed away, and I think I shared this a few months back ago, and she was, it was elderly, and she passed away. And my sister-in-law asked me to make an album for her mom. So I don't have the pictures. I asked her to send me the pictures. She was debating on that, trying to get herself together, and I know how hard that is to go through pictures of your loved ones, especially your mom. Yeah, I've never lost my mom, but I mean, my mom's still alive, but I can imagine how difficult that is. So I decided to go ahead and make an album in the absence of the pictures, because she said she still wanted it. She just wasn't fully ready to go through all of those pictures, and I said, I totally get it. So I decided to make her one, and she's not a scrapbooker or a paper crafter or into crafts at all, so I made it kind of simple, but still pretty. And again, I don't know the sizes of the photos. She was in her 80s, so I imagine and that some of the photos may be Polaroids, some of them may be probably a lot of 3x5s is what I'm guessing. But anyway, so I have a variety of different size photos, and she can mat them or whatever else if it doesn't fit the exact matting that I already have on the layout. But anyway, so I'm going to show you what I made. I'll come back in a series of videos and show you the different layouts that I've created. So I did have two of these open book. Of course, I got these from Tuesday morning. I stuck them both in here because I've already pulled out pieces as I'm working on her album. And the traditional album is 16 layouts. They could be single layouts or double spread. I decided to do double spread because I just thought it would be easier, and I didn't do any themes per se. I just, going to use the paper. And so the paper that I chose to use was Open Book by Maggie Holmes. And here, I just have a couple sheets left, and this is some of the coordinated cardstock that I had in here to go along with it. But I used, I think, all but 6 sheets of paper to make it. So anyway, you'll see as I broke it up in different sections, but anyway, you'll see what I made and how I made it. So that's the main ones. I didn't have any embellishments to go with this per se, but then I did find a pack of flowers later on. But I'm going to show you what I used for each layout. So I'm going to come back with a couple of layouts and show you what I did. And so I also used, these were the flowers that I used. You see these used throughout the album. And these came from, I think it was Open Book. And then I used these two. I'll take it out of the packaging, but these also, some Maggie Holmes stickers that I used. And you'll see these periodically in the album. And some different punches. And for each page, I will show you what I used. Okay, so I am back. And I'm going to show you which punches I used on this particular layout. I use the Starry Night, which is right here, and this climbing vine chain, excuse me, right here. And then I also use this flag banner on the next layout, and I'll show you those real quick. So again, on the last couple ones on these, I just wanted to get this done and make sure I have something cute and nice. And I use these project recipes that Creative Memories have for consultants. And I love these. And this was done on a paper pad called All My Love, like a wedding, just love kind of relationship layout. And I just adapted it. And this is what that looks like. And again, it shows you how to cut it, how to use your paper, to conserve your paper, and we always have double-sided paper so you can reverse it, so you don't have to cut another additional piece of paper, which is pretty cool. So you get a 2-for-1. And so this is how the first one came out. And so I made a mistake and I cut this out with the wrong board. I wanted all 3 of these to be the same, but it's okay. I think it still works. And then I used these separate chains right here, and I just added the strip and the chipboard here in a circle, because I know sometimes it's harder to get a circle cut out. But I did provide her with a template for this part right here. I would also recommend maybe, she's just journal there if she likes, but I do have a circle template for her if she chooses to want to cut out a photo, or if she wants to cut, and it's open right here so she can stick it under there. Under the photo, she can do it right here, and then that way she'll still have, whatever she wants to do. Some people don't know how to cut a photo. I know when I first started scrapbooking, oh my gosh, that was like the hardest thing to do, was to actually cut a photo. Now this one right here, the 4x6, this is a 4x6, so this one would be that whole block. So she wouldn't need a mat to cut anything different right there, because that would be the size of the photo. It's not going to be a circle or anything around it. But then with these, let's see, 5.5 by 3.5, the same thing here. It's going to be the exact same size as that photo. And then the 4x4 is going to be the same here too. It's going to be a 4x4. So if she wanted a mat, like on this one, I do have a smaller one, which is like 3 3/4. Got 3 3/4 somewhere. But for the most part, these will not have a mat. These are designed just to take the picture right in that spot. Yeah. I know I have a smaller one somewhere, but anyway. So it's going to look pretty much like it as is. The photos will fit directly onto those spots. And you won't have any matting. But I think they turn out cute. Different paper collection, but I like it. And of course I will have pictures up on my Instagram. And I do layouts. People have commissioned me to do them, so I do them for money as well. This is the flag banner punch by Creative Memories, and so I just used that to go along here. This is called United We Stand, and this is one of the layouts they have for the 4th. And again, you can see it's very patriotic. I just changed the paper and made it my own, but I used the same border punch. Took some chipboard there. I used this word happy, which was by Heidi Swap, I think. I used a sticker here. It says a happy day. I took the punch. These hearts, these stars come out of here, and I just stuck them down in the bottom. So we got some 4x4s and 4x6s here, and again, this is 3.5, and this, you can put an embellishment here or right here. More than likely, she's probably going to want to, again, I do have a template, that goes under there, but more than likely, she's going to probably just journal here is what I would recommend. That's on Pop Dots, and the chipboard there to wherever the little arrow. And so she can stick her little photos right down on those little spots, and this is open, so she can get up under here to stick her photo. So she'll be able to slide her photo under there, as well as under here. It's not glued down, so she'll be able to get up under there. So I kept them from being glued down so she can slide it all up under here. Alrighty, so that is my last 2 pages of her album. So I'm excited that I was able to finish that for her, to bless her with that. And then she, as her time, when she's ready, she can put her photos down of her mom, her father, which both are deceased, or any other family member, or any other event that she likes to. So I was happy to create that for her. So anyway, hopefully you've been inspired. But thanks for liking, watching, and subscribing. And I dare you to be creative. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.